We initially had a guy that said like he might be able to drive us from Detroit to our next city.
We had truly the honor to accept a Make-A-Wish kid's wish to come to our show and to meet us.
It's just a reminder how small our problems are at times.
These people stood up from the top third balcony all the way down.
We're in Boston, Massachusetts. Actually, because of that, I'm good. Pierce wants to do the power trip card. You just Uno reverse it back on him. I mean, there's nothing in this world that's gonna make me bite that cookie now.
I just got word that Boston is our highest selling show so far. We got close to 1,000 people. But let me tell you this. When K-Rob was driving us through New York, he became a fucking different person. He was swerving through this. The first YSK proposal happened in Philadelphia. I ran out there with the shirt, and I just thought it was gonna be like, yeah, some cheers, like, woo, Peyton, and I was gonna hand the shirt. Washington, D.C. was the most hectic show we've ever done.
Oh, God. DC hit a new, high or low, however you want to view it, really. But they hit a new high in terms of hecklers in DC.
I don't know why, but DC was extremely rowdy in comparison to the other shows.
I mean, that was a rough one to get through.
Normally, it's like one heckler, like in a 3-show span, that it's like, okay, you have to kind of give them attention and like threaten to kick out, or the security does it. This was like 3 in the one show. It's like opposite ratio.
And I feel so bad because we had our graphic designer who made all the graphics for the show in the crowd. We always have hecklers at every show. People get drunk, people are excited, they heckle. It happens. It's a part of the skill of a comedian or a performer to be able to get through heckling. But there gets to a point where you can't ignore it.
My job during the show is to make sure, obviously, that everything's functioning and everything's flowing. However, my other job is if somebody's out of line and security's not handling it, I kind of have to interject and tell security, like, hey, go get these people out of here.
So we already, halfway through the show, we kicked out this one girl in the front right who literally did not care about YSK. She was like standing up twerking and like bringing different people down from the back to the front like it was a section at a club.
People make bad decisions. She had way too much to drink very quickly, and she was just she was just over the top.
She was obliterated. Like, there's no other way to say it. She drank way too much. She wasn't responsible with like her social drinking, and she got way out of hand. She got to go.
And so we had her removed, unfortunately, and security handled that fine.
We thought once we kicked her out, everything was fine. But then at the end of the show, we were going through Dr. P. It's the last part of the show, right? It's fun. It's easy. We're getting through it. Like literally the end of Dr. P.
This venue was unique because it had like 3 layers almost. It was very high up, and I was on the bottom layer getting photos. And all of a sudden, this lady is like yelling at the guys.
I hear it, but I ignore it. I try to like make one more joke at the crowd.
But then this is where it became amazing. Another fan was tired of it, and he took matters into his own hands, and he said, "Shut up!"
And I just remember from the top balcony, this girl fucking screams. Like,
what are you gonna do about it?
Full-blown feud from top balcony and bottom, going back and forth, just verbal assault. So it was literally like Pong. We were like,
and I'm like, holy shit, it's getting hectic in here.
I'm instantly sprinting, trying to find the elevator, stairs. The venue was kind of confusing too.
So now it's to a point where, you know, there's some people in the crowd that have never been around that type of environment. So all I hear is, and people like grab, it looked like Liv when she saw Duke Dennis. Like they grabbed their chest and looked up.
And I'm trying to get up there as this is popping off.
It kind of sucked because it's like, y'all are here for us. We're trying to perform for you. Every single person, including us, including the act that is revolved tonight around, we were all just glued in on it.
And the elevator's slower than shit. 3 security guys in the elevator with me. We get up there, and the guy that's watching the upstairs area is just like, and I'm like, hey, who was it? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh my gosh.
we're watching these people like verbally fight. Shut up, you, fight me. Nope. And I'm literally like this, but it gets to a point where now I'm mad. I got mad because I feel bad for the people that have spent their hard-earned money waiting months for this show, and now you've ruined the show because you wanted it to be about you. So now I'm going to embarrass you. I was like, hey, crowd, you think we should kick them the out? Everybody goes, yeah.
By the way, I've been not in trouble, but mentioned a couple times, like, hey, you got to pay better attention to this. I need you to get a better hold on the crowd. So now we've had this obvious, massive fight in the crowd, and this guy has no idea who it even is.
I was like, get them the out of here. I don't think they got him the out of here because I still heard some chirping, and I was like, okay, we got to drown out this talking because they're still going.
So we're like leaning over the railing, and people are pointing like, it's her, it's her. And in the meantime, while she's just like yapping off,
I said, hey, crowd, everybody sing them out. Na 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 na, and the whole crowd is waving, singing them goodbye. Get the out of here! And yes, is it an asshole move? Maybe. Do I watch that video all the time? 100%.
And then at the very end, there was another guy that just would not shut up about CJ. It was unbelievable. He was obsessed. He wanted to kiss CJ. We're literally thanking the souls that showed up tonight and talking about real things. And this guy's like, where's CJ? Where's CJ? Like, it was obnoxious, bro. And then P finally just clapped back. He was like, hey, he's actually at home. I'll tell him you want to kiss him, but it's all good. Thank you. Dude, DC was wild. Charlotte was actually sick. Like, the city of Charlotte, cool. I didn't realize the Panthers were like right there in Charlotte. I knew it was North Carolina, I didn't know right there. Cool city, fun vibes.
Tomorrow, we're gonna be on the CW in Charlotte. We're in Charlotte right now. We're gonna be on the CW tomorrow. It's like, the local news here. It's our first TV appearance, and we're trying to like figure out different things we can do to make each other laugh. In Charlotte, we got to be on a morning news show. The reason we were able to do that is because somebody that came to a live show last year, they were in the meet and greet, and then they got a job at this news network, and so they invited us on. I think it's a very group joke that we say no sir all the time. No boy.
We decided on sneaking in words.
Yeah.
Words that make sense to us and y'all watching this, but they'll have no clue.
So I think I'm gonna hit a no sir or no boy. No boy. I think in honor of Robbie, I hit a no boy. They tell you to do something, they give us like a challenge, and you're like,
I go, stop sign! I'll try, bro. Okay,
please.
Mine will be stop sign. Going into it, I will always bet on myself, so I'm very confident, but just know that this is gonna be hard, but I'll make it happen. I'll either do that or vomit.
If he vomits tomorrow, at any point,
I'm not gonna vomit.
Interview, he vomits, I'll give him $10,000.
I can't make myself vomit. It'd be bad. I'd be like throwing up everywhere. Like, it wouldn't be cute. It wouldn't be cute, and it would be very forced. Like, it's not like I can go like. I'd really be like. It'd be bad. She goes, "Are you okay?" And I go, "What?" Dude, no, are you okay? I go, "Man, hold on, don't be so." Wow.
We'll see how this radio or this TV goes. We'll see tomorrow.
Good morning, Charlotte. We are about to be on our way to the radio station, TV station, wherever they shoot it. Because it's on a local radio.
No, it's not. It's TV.
It's on local radio.
It's TV, Kim, why would they film a radio?
Because I swore they said that it's
TV, Bob.
Yeah. And we went on, and that was sick. That was actually really, really cool to experience, and getting mic'd up and like watching them read off. I think the weirdest, coolest part for me was watching them read off the teleprompters while we're sitting next to them watching him read off of it.
It's so weird trying to incorporate our style of like content with professional news, because these people are like waking up at 3 a.m. in suits talking about the judicial system, and these people are so professional. So it was me and Cam kind of went through this thing of like trolling them. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Rising, a podcast store stopping right here in the Queen City tonight. And joining us here are Peyton Harden and Cam Kennedy, the two minds behind the You Should Know podcast. And first off, thank you for joining us this morning.
Oh, of course. Yeah, thanks for having us.
I did a little research, and I think it would best be for you to describe what the podcast is about.
I would use one word, and it's nonsense. I think we don't talk about much of anything, but a lot of everything.
But you feel so strongly about it.
Yeah.
From what I understand, congratulations now, Dad.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm actually... You next?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No.
That factory's closed for now,
No,
right?
very close. Very close.
Before we go, what's with the koalas? What is that about?
Oh, do I give them that? Every 10 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas. And that is a study that I found in sophomore year of high school at Hendrickson High School in Pflugerville, Texas.
Now, validity, right?
Yeah.
How do you know if these koalas are making it home to Christmas or not?
Thank you for joining Rising on the CW.
Yeah, I think that's the key.
Cam, whenever we were out there, is it just me, or did you not know how much time we had left?
Oh, yeah, no clue.
Because I know news is very time-oriented, and so I was like, podcast answers normally are drawn out long, right? So I was trying to get them.
Yeah, I quickly got the sense of like speak quick and very to the point. What if I was in the middle of talking and the guy was like, I appreciate it.
Dude, but was it not elite timing when I called the thanks for watching the Rising on CW, and we immediately went and did commercial?
Yeah.
First week of August. Go to WCCD.com/adopt-a-pet for more information on I'm sure your fuzzy dog is enjoying the cooler weather.
Welcome back to Rising, everyone. We're in the kitchen. It's 8:40 with Cam and Peyton from the You Should Know podcast. We wanted to challenge them to a Carolina-themed food taste test. I know that's something you guys do a lot. First, we'll do the pimento cheese.
I'm starting to shake.
There we go.
I'm starting to shake.
Shaking from excitement, I'm sure.
Well.
Yeah, let's try.
Oh, just straight for okay,
following you.
right to you, huh?
Okay.
Guys, it only gets worse from here, so.
Oh, that's not good then.
Oh yeah. Hey, thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Are we big on recycling? Okay, let's go straight to the can.
Remember, this is the hottest pepper in the world. So, unfortunately, I didn't get any chicken. But that's all right.
You still got some in your mouth?
Yeah, I do. I go, wow, we got a palate cleanser or what? Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Ooh, it's right. Stop sign.
I can't wait for you guys to turn red here.
Oh, that's hot, man. Now he has tricked me multiple times with the heat. Now that right there, brother, that looks. I don't know if I can say it. That looks like an elephant ear, and I am not excited to eat that. No,
I've never had liver mush before, but this is a Cleveland County special out in Shelby, North Carolina. It's about 50 miles west of here.
Prison system?
Yeah, Shelby. Shelby, what are you doing? You might actually have to not tell me what this is. I'm gonna try it though. Here we go.
It's a little special.
There's so much biscuit in my mouth.
You guys are doing great. Through here.
No, there's so much biscuit. Thank you.
Absolutely. So I actually love this drink.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's
It's really not. There you go. Cheer wine. It's just a cherry soda there. It's kind of similar to Dr. Pepper. Would be probably the most similar thing I can give you there.
That's about red as red can be.
That
My
it
Dr.
is.
Pepper's brown.
The redder the better.
There we go.
Boom, boom. How's that working for you?
Oh, no, this is fantastic.
It's worse the second time.
So, what do you guys think?
Fantastic. I could be a Carolina resident.
I'd be fine never doing that again. I think that the news station kind of liked that they got to loosen up those ties a little bit and enjoy like having fun on camera.
Joe, what's up, Joe?
I have one word to say, yuck! Coming up in this morning's Talk with T. Jury said Jimmy did it, but now he's talking about doing it on stage. Come on back and I'll explain exactly what that means.
Not Diddy.
No, the joint is yours. This is unbelievable. I feel like I'm in a dream. There's no way it could go from me to liver mush.
That's about as chaotic as I thought it was going to be.
Oh no, that was fantastic. Thank you, man. Oh, that was the pimento can go straight to. But
That's the best part.
Please do.
Appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate y'all, fellas.
Thank you.
Pierce, are you on Hinge right now?
I'm on.
Are you fucking
I'm on
kidding me?
Duet. I'm just looking. I got a match in
In Charlotte?
Yeah, she's from Mooresville.
After our segment, they immediately, and I mean immediately, cut to a story about Diddy. They're like, that was fun, Peyton and Cam, on to the news, and it was just P. Diddy's face.
Yeah, it was a massive screen of P. Diddy, and he said, and all I heard was something about the mogul turned ex-felon P. Diddy's wanting to make a comeback tour. And I said, what? And then it literally, commercial. I said, oh my God. That was crazy. So pimento cheese, never again. That, believe it or not, the pimento cheese gagged me more than the liver mush.
You know that liver mush? I couldn't eat it because there's too much biscuit.
No, there was dude, right when you said it, I was about to play the same joke. I was about to say, "Wow, real dry."
We hit our quota.
We did.
I hit.
Back at WCCB, Charlotte.
Oh, I heard something pop.
Yeah, that was my jaw. It literally was my right side of my jaw.
But I hit a no boy, no sir on both segments.
You did. You hit it twice.
You hit the stop sign?
I hit the stop sign back, and it just didn't land. Like, it did not land.
No, I laughed. I was laughing.
The guy had no idea.
But that's the funny part about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're about to go back out there and do some social stuff. So I think that'll be fun.
Most used emoji.
Oh, mine would definitely be the diamond emoji.
Mine's gonna be death. or the skull, rather. The skull, not. Yep. Okay. The skull, like I'm dead from laughing.
It's alright.
Yep. No. Okay. Well.
First celebrity crush.
Ashley Tisdale, and then quickly Nala from The Lion King.
I thought it was Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah was up there as well for me. Queen Latifah was there.
Mine was Vanessa Hudgens. Still is Vanessa Hudgens. Always will be Vanessa Hudgens.
That's nice. Loyalty.
And then we did a lot of behind the scenes stuff. We did food challenges. We did our own like teleprompter challenge. We did a weather challenge. It was sick. It was really fun.
Okay, we're gonna call it this one before you this or this one. We're gonna call it this one.
This one?
Yeah, sure. This is unbelievable.
You can tuck into this. Yeah.
Oh, that's not ketchup.
Oh, no, that's not good.
No.
What's going on? Everybody calm down.
No, you have to.
The whole thing.
That's a
Don't do the whole thing.
No, you should do that.
Now I'm starting to get concerned looks from behind the camera.
No, you should go. That's such a weak little bite. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There's milk in the fridge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm lactose. I'll clear this whole studio out. Oh, no.
Oh, what the?
How long has that been out?
20 minutes. There's cups under here.
Oh, yeah.
According to his attorney, the disgraced hip-hop mogul wants to reunite with his family after his release from federal prison.
It's the SNAP Integrity Act, which would limit the purchase of candy and soda with food stamps. The legislation stalled in committee. I'm like, Dexter's gonna come in and desolate.
Oh, damn. Dexter's actually heading away.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That's not okay to joke about.
Let's talk about what's going on here.
I'm just going left down here.
It's not like a huge catastrophic hurricane just wiped out half of Carolina like 9 months ago or anything. So you're good.
Talk about Dexter.
And Dexter's going that way.
He's going left to right, that way, back to his humble beginnings. Back to the medium chance development, likely by next week. Well, that's great, isn't it?
You gotta hit a news anchor voice. You gotta hit the news anchor voice.
Charlotte, we have this yellow area right here with the X. Not sure. It's a low chance of something, likely headed to the sea. But back over here, medium chance in this region. We're gonna find out next week, though. But that's all for me. Connor, back to you.
Hey, back to me.
It's a long night for Connor. We have a 7-day tropical outlook. Hi, Dexter's heading back to its humble beginning. Charlotte, you're safe. Have a great morning.
This hot sauce got into my nose.
He said,
That's not fair to Cam. That's bad, Cam. That's bad.
you just showed Charlotte 12 images of me stealing black people's poses.
We really haven't done this in any other city. It's a who'd you rather. Are you gonna throw me under the bus again? No. Who'd you rather have marry you? Peyton or Cam? Not like we're gonna actually put the ring on you, but like be the ordainer at the wedding. K-Rob, I want to talk to somebody that's in a relationship. K-Rob, can you find somebody that I can talk to? Who would you rather have ordain your wedding, me or Cam?
Both of you?
Oh no.
Wait, are y'all dating or what?
We're dating.
Do y'all want to have a wedding one day?
Yeah.
Make it happen.
There you go.
Let's do it. Right. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys.
So in Atlanta, we did a meet and greet, and this couple comes up there, and they take out their phone. We take pictures, and they go, "We have one request." We're like, "Yeah, what's up? What's up?"
Like, hey, I'm pregnant. I want y'all to give us the gender reveal.
And we went, "What the hell? Like what? Like a gender reveal right now?"
Oh, where's your phone? Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Can you leave this? You're used to this. I'm nervous.
It's going to take like 4 seconds.
We're about to do a gender reveal here in Atlanta. Okay.
I'm having PTSD of my own. Oh. Okay, I'm turning your volume all the way down in case someone says it. So we're watching it right now.
So we know it, we know it.
Hold on, real quick. Mom, what do we think it is?
I think it's a girl.
Okay.
I think it's a girl.
And we want
A girl.
we want a girl.
Okay.
So
And then you just popped it. Okay.
Okay.
hey.
Are we in a pump fake of any kind? No.
No.
Come on.
God, no. God, damn, you're a criminal.
Oh, okay, all right, my bad.
You're a criminal.
You need Christ. What was that? Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. All right. Mom, Dad, come right here. Come right here. Here we go. All right.
Here we go.
So, congrats to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We love you both. We love all three of you now.
We do love all three.
And you should know
That y'all are having a girl.
we did it, brother. How we that? That's awesome.
That's
We did it. Oh, congrats.
Oh man, describing our Tampa trip in one sentence, I would say the eye of the storm. The eye of the storm is how I would describe Tampa. That got a little spooky for a second. Let me take y'all through what happened in Tampa from my perspective, because I'm sure everybody that was involved has a different perspective. We've been filming this documentary for months. Nobody knows this, but K-Rob lost the initial hard drive for the documentary 4 weeks before this, 3 weeks before this. He filed a police report for this hard drive, is how bad it was lost. I told K-Rob, back up every single piece of video on that hard drive to a computer, download it, get it done by this specific date. I told him that a couple times, right? Okay, Peyton, I got you. Hey, bub, don't talk to me like I'm stupid. I know what to do. I got you. So whenever we were going to Tampa, We were excited that we were going to be filming this high production Netflix special type of live show filming.
It was tasked for me to set that up. Everything's cool. We're ordering our food. We're hanging out, and this is a non-profit venue. They had these posters made,
but they print out the tour poster. They make the artists sign them, and then they just put them off in like a raffle.
We're about to sign these posters, and I'm like, Robbie, this is gonna be really good for the doc. Start filming. Yeah, I got you, bub. Hold on 1 second. I gotta fucking hold on. Plug my shit in, fix my lens.
And Robbie takes the camera and goes to us and goes, well, now hold on. All right. What the hell?
And my camera threw me back a code that I'd never seen.
It's taken a long time. We've been filming for months. I know how long it takes Robbie to get this camera ready. So I'm like, Robbie, come on. He goes, yeah, something with this fucking cord on this hard drive's not working.
Peyton's kind of looking over his shoulder. He's like, bro, you coming? Like, I'm about to sign these. And I'm like, yeah, man. I'm having an issue with this hard drive.
I know what something wrong with this hard drive could mean.
Instantly, my stomach's starting to not feel very good because I'm like, oh no.
It could mean that everything is gone. So we passed the hard drive off, laptop to laptop, phone to phone, trying to get this footage to pop up.
It's not popping up. The files weren't showing.
The hard drive is completely corrupted. Everything that we have filmed for this whole document is gone. But then I remember, Robbie, did you back up all the footage that I asked you to do months ago? He goes, nope, I didn't. I did not do that.
So the room kind of goes quiet.
I'm like, my heart hits my stomach. I'm sick. Yes, I called people some names.
Yeah, I was completely incompetent, dumb. Just don't know why I would even. Yeah, anyways, I was probably called a few names and derogatory statements, and that's fine with me.
I remember it was me in the green room, K-Rob in the green room, Cam, Pierce, and our friend Livingston, and a photographer.
The photographer actually made a joke in that moment. She was like, well, I guess I'm taking over your job. And I wanted to be like, this is not the time. Like, you don't understand. This is not a joke. I know we're he jokesters. This ain't one of those moments, you know? She later apologized like multiple times because I'm sure after I left there were a few more things said.
It's like as soon as K-Rob hit me with the no, I didn't back all that footage up, and I started cussing, everybody like stood up and like left the green room.
My biggest concern in that moment was I have to get him calm before we go on stage. I know he's a professional. He'll be able to like switch that gear, but I want it to be genuine because this is the show that's being recorded.
And these people in Tampa paid good money to be here. I just needed to be alone. I go into a green room by myself. I'm listening to music. I do not want to talk to anybody. I'm getting dressed, right? We all have different roles on the team. K-Rob and Pierce's role is to take our laptops to the venue because they go before us and take our clothes, our show clothes to the venue. We've done it for multiple cities now.
30 minutes before the show, we're all getting ready and changed.
I'm dressed and I go, hey,
where the are my shoes?
We find out that we've left Peyton's shoes at the hotel. Let me explain something. I am fine with taking responsibility for things, but I just took it for that SanDisk. The fact that Pierce Listener in that moment put those shoes on me when he is tasked with making sure that all their shit is ready to go to the venue, whether you told me to grab them or not, brother to brother, I need you to take this one for me. Nope. On old Robbie. My fault.
What else can possibly go wrong? This is wicked.
When stuff hits the fan, I get very I'm very quiet. That Peyton off. Are you just gonna stay there?
And I think I was threatening some jobs, but I was very upset.
So we have to then tell Pierce to tell the whole theater to push the show back. Shoes get there. I remember telling him probably like 6 times, hey bro, love you dog. Hey, we're good. Show's gonna be great. Hey, everything's fine. hey, you're good, right? Everything's good. Let's put a smile.
We kind of all came together right before we went on stage. We didn't really talk about it. We just kind of like, hey, let's get the job done.
We go out there, crush the show. It's fantastic.
And that's the show that y'all have watched online. So all that happened before. The whole week leading up to Nashville was weird. I mean, because everybody knew I was so stressed out about this hard drive.
There's a lingering thought in everyone's head that we currently do not even have a document. Like, we don't have this capstone project that we have been talking about and aiming for the entire summer. It's just gone.
Robbie was in absolute panic mode, sending this thing off to these different scientists to get it fixed.
But then we get to Nashville, and it was very, very fun trip. And it was, like, I would almost say essential to the group's morale.
Now, this is NBA, Bob.
Little NBA 3.
Oh, God.
Little NBA 3. Here we go.
What happened is I got fouled.
Thank God. Like, it's God that made it to where Nashville was the next show, because we had our good friend Kane Brown. That's my dog, man. We met about a year or so ago. In his words, he says, y'all are family to me. When we met, we just instantly clicked. Like, yeah, he's a fucking superstar. He's one of the biggest country artists in the world, but genuinely a sweetheart. Like, yeah, he's a teddy bear. He invited us to his house. We played basketball. And you know, I don't like playing basketball anymore as an old man.
Anyone else can't breathe, huh? I haven't hooped in a month. Hey man, there's always a question if I was going to come back to the game of basketball. I think I got my answer today. I think I'm bleeding. My mouth.
And I literally thought I was going to die on the floor of Kane Brown's house because of how tired I was trying to keep up with them old men.
Athletes. And then Peyton. That's all we got. That's all you got.
But it was honestly so needed. That Nashville trip was super needed for YSK.
We got to hang out with other friends, TT and Adrian. We got to see them again, hang out with them. They all came to the show.
It definitely is.
After the Nashville show, we got off stage and like everybody was so excited about the show. I love the reaction we get after people watch the show. It's always a surprise. People are like, oh my God, I can't believe y'all do that. And like, and the way the show is so cohesive, it's such a big compliment. But one of the things we always get after a show is skepticism on this goddamn birth pain simulator. Everybody, like, there's always been this thing around YSK, like, what's fake, what's real?
Which I still find it hilarious. I think most people think we are BSing or faking how the birth pain simulator feels. So they're always like, bro, it's not even that bad. Like, I'll do it right now.
How are you going up?
To 10.
On one arm is kind of crazy. No, you can't go 10.
This is 1,
Bro,
2,
we did it for real. First
3,
I was like, fuck that. I'm not
4, 5,
Oh, dude, it's pumping. It's pumping.
6, 7.
Look at the pinky.
8. You're almost there. 9, 10.
It won't go straight, bro.
It's always good when we have a physical, tangible thing like the birth pain simulator. So anytime after a show, when people are like, is the birth pain simulator thing even real? Hey, try it for yourself.
Yo. Come on.
Come
I want water. I want to try
Come on. Everyone started taking turns, like putting on their arms. We were doing the try not to spill your drink and try to take a drink challenge while your arm is literally getting just shot with electricity. So everybody's sitting here pouring water and everyone's laughing. And it was a great time.
2, 3.
Stay straight. Keep your elbow down. Keep your elbow.
9. One more. Get up there. 10. Come on. Let's go. It's over.
Bro.
Bro, now imagine that right here, though. Right here.
Let's do it.
Wait, so when do I? Okay, let's take. Oh, it's scary. No, it's scary. It scared me. 3, 4,
Go for it.
5, 6, 7. You switched. 9.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
Trying to sip after 4, 5. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, 7. Swole boy. 7. Keep going, Craig. Now you gotta drink. Let's go. Let's go. 7. No way, she's kidding. 8. Oh, with your wrist. Yep.
You got it.
9.
Big breath.
Oh.
Not on the fit.
That's the thing that could have happened. She goes, no. Martha. Come on, Martha, do it.
Yeah.
A little tickle. 2.
Yes, of course.
3. Oh, she's doing a new technique. What is happening? She knows what's going on right now.
Women are built different.
9. No, if you pay attention. 10. If you pay attention, it's moving. Yeah. Oh! No.
Wrapping up the tour in Houston is like kind of poetic in a way. I really came up with the podcast in Houston, Texas. I was a student at the University of Houston. I was enrolled there. I never went to a single class. I stayed in my apartment for literally a whole year straight. You know, it wasn't the brightest time of my life. What came out of that was something so beautiful. It was YSK. And so now being able to go back to Houston and celebrate something so big like the end of a tour, I couldn't think of a better way to end the tour than go to Houston.
And this is gonna sound weird. I think in the moment, for all of us, we leaned more towards relief than sadness.
Just because, like, we did it. Even with the hurdles we faced, like, we made it out in one piece. We had a great time. And we got to see a lot of fans.
Maybe 2 weeks post-tour being over, I definitely think that pendulum swings back in the other way. Like, I think you're like, I already miss it. It was so much fun. I can't wait for the next one. I can't wait for it to continue. And I think we all were kind of on the same page, like, bro, like, we did it. Like, let's go.
Thinking back on tour, if there's anything I would change, I say this after every tour, is just enjoying it more. You don't, what they say in the office, you don't know you're in the good old days until you're not in them. What's the saying? I wish you knew you were in the good old days when you're in them or before they ended. It's so fucking hectic and it is stressful when you're on the road. But as soon as it's over, and I feel like when I go back and watch this documentary, I'm going to be like, I wish I could go back and just relive that. It made me fat, yeah. Yeah, tour made me fat. Yeah, tour made me lose years off my life because of stress. Yeah, it made me want to cut Robbie open. Yeah, it made me want to choke Pierce out. Yeah, it made me appreciate the size of Cam's skull and how his spine supports it. Tour is something that so few people will ever get to experience. And I just pray that we get to do it again. And every year I try to do better on just enjoying it.
One thing I learned personally from this tour is that things are not always going to go as they're supposed to, as you imagine them to, as they're designed to. It's very much like a wedding day. Like, you have it planned to the T, and then it goes south. But at the end of the night, when you're sitting there dancing with your bride, cake all on your face, all your friends are happy, you wouldn't want it any other way.
I honestly don't think I could sit here and list everything I learned from this tour.
Something that I personally learned through the Peyton versus Cam World Tour, as a collective unit, as a team, the small team we have, I genuinely think you can put anything in front of us and we'll figure it out. I don't think the rest of the team understands how rare what we did for the Peyton versus Cam tour is. It's going to be hard for you to find another touring act on the scale that we did it with the independence that we did it. We literally are 4 dudes that went to almost every state in the country and did a show. Yeah, some shit, like we had some internal fights and battles, but we always figured it out. And I would put us against anybody that we can figure it out if we need to. The YSK family means everything to me. And I know a lot of creators say that, and a lot of fans hear that a lot. But genuinely, from my perspective, You Should Know is my baby. Like, it's my child. Like, I care so much about this product and about the people that support this that it is literally my thought every single minute of every single day is how this is going to affect You Should Know and the people that enjoy You Should Know. When I say that the You Should Know family means everything to me, I genuinely mean I do not know what would happen if I lost the people that watch us.
We absolutely love y'all. And I know I end a lot of videos with that, but it's so true. We absolutely love y'all. Like, I love meeting y'all on the tour. I love the fact that y'all want to see us live and in person, that you're willing to drive the distances you drive, fly, and I just appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you, and I really, really do mean that, and y'all mean the world to me.
You guys as the fans, you give us a reason to show up and do what we do. You also provide us with a fantastic lifestyle that I don't think we could be more thankful for that. Keep being you, because that's just who we are. We're just us, and because you guys appreciate that, we can continue to be us.
Thank you for spending your hard-earned money on a ticket to watch two best friends be goofballs. Thank you for waiting out in the lines. Thank you for buying merch, making us a part of your lives, and thank you for believing in us enough to be at our show. Anything that I do in my life is for y'all until I ain't got any more breath in my lungs. And I hope you know that, and I hope we show that through this tour. And I love you guys.
Oh. Alrighty.
To me, the YSK podcast is the sense of belonging, the sense of family, and just new possibilities and beginnings.
You guys create moments throughout my week where I can just step back from reality, enjoy some stories and some laughs, and watch your chaos over my own.
I've been a fan since the Cucumber Gatorade days, and I have surgeries a lot because of my burns, and I still managed to tune in for an episode no matter when it drops. I remember I had a surgery a couple months back. Episode came out the next day, sedated under anesthesia, still managed to watch the entire episode. Yeah, I think you guys are awesome. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
I got to go to the live show, and it was top 5 best nights of my life. Cam actually talked to me twice during it, which was really cool. I've been a part of the Koala Club for about a year, but I've watched the podcast for 2, and I just want to speak on how much comfort the show brings me when I have moments of high anxiety. I can put on an old episode and laugh just as hard as the first time I've seen it. So you guys are doing great. We love you.
And I went to the Philadelphia show. I did a meet and greet with Peyton and Cam. One of the best experiences I had. Nothing really compares to this show. I've been to live shows in the past with other comedians. I feel like the YSK was honestly one of the best ones I've seen probably my whole life.
Peyton and Cam have put a big impact on my life ever since I graduated high school. Peyton and Cam show how to just be yourself, how to just show your character through yourself, how to push through adulting. It's been great. I love it.
I discovered the podcast 2 years ago when I was in a really dark place, very depressed. I couldn't even smile or laugh. And I watched one of your podcasts, and it was the first time I laughed in months. So I just want to say thank you so much. I've been to both live shows and to the meet and greets, and I just really appreciate what you guys do and how much you care about your fans. And I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future.
I really enjoy listening to every episode, and you guys never fail to make me laugh. I'm always inspired every single day, whether I'm listening at work or at home. It's just a really fun experience.
Peyton, Cam. This past year, I was in the hospital for 4 months and unfortunately was put on life support. But I came out of it, And on my darkest days, I would watch the podcast and you guys would make me laugh.
I came to the Tampa live show and honestly it was a great experience. The crowd was unreal. The performance was electric. I loved every second of it. You could feel the crowd having a great time together. I'll definitely be coming to another live show if I can, for sure.
I found my way here probably about October in the most chaotic times in my life, and you all have unknowingly been such shining lights for me.
Nice escape from reality, nice sense of humor, always bringing the laughs every Monday.
It's helped me through a lot of dark times when I was feeling, sad. I love you guys. Keep being great. Thank you.
The show was great. The vibes were great. I met co-host Cam and Uncle P, Big Dog K-Rob, Intern Pierce, and Mama Liv. Cam, Peyton, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all have been consistent for the past 3 years. Peyton said he was going to drop 1 episode a week, and he has done that. Thank y'all for the laughs y'all bring us every week. And if y'all keep God first, y'all know everything will continue to come to pass for you. Love you.
Saw you at YSK Philly in 2025. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see you next year.
We went to the live show in Dallas, the first show, and it was amazing. We had such a great time. We loved the vibes. It was everything. I love YSK because he showed it to me, and it really helped us when we first got married, and it just inspired us to be better, and it just gave us something to laugh and get away from life.
I'm from Kentucky. I drove 9 hours to meet you guys. Meeting you guys was an absolute dream. But not only did I get to meet you guys, I got to meet Mystic Penguin as well. So I wanted to thank you guys for allowing us and encouraging us to create these friend groups centered around you all, and for always keeping us laughing in a time that seems so hard to laugh.
When I tell you that the Toronto show was the best night of my life, I am not kidding. Getting to see you guys on stage doing what you do best and meeting you was so surreal. It was truly a night that I will never forget. I had so much fun. I've never laughed so hard in my life. I can't thank you enough for that.
But no, seriously, 10 out of 10 best show I've been to as a concert girly. They made it one of a kind, interacting with us through the whole thing.
I went to the Columbus show. 10 out of 10 would recommend. They were so funny, and I felt so comfortable being there. I was like I was just with my friends.
Me and my boyfriend went to the Nashville show. It was so energetic, so much fun. You guys are amazing. Please keep doing what you're doing because you bring so much joy in very dark times, and I can't get enough of it. Thank you.
I went to the show in Boston, and it was such a great time. I went with my grandmother, and we got to meet Peyton and Cam. It was such a great environment. The people were so nice, and the show was so entertaining.
I found the You Should Know podcast back in 2023, and I want to say they've helped me so much mentally. It's unreal. When they said that show was so ridiculous, it had to be experienced in person, they were not lying. I thought it was hilarious and so unhinged. I absolutely loved it and would definitely go again.
I met you at the OKC meet and greet. I had YSK in the back of my head. I found you in the midst of closing my small business last year. I can shut my brain off, and it's just something about you guys that like the world stops spinning, and I can't thank you enough for that.
I've been a fan of the podcast now for about 2 years. I went to the show in Houston back in 2024, and then I went on the Peyton vs. Cam tour in Dallas when they opened up. Both great shows. Dallas by far is the best show I've been to.
That's my good side. No. Oh, what's up, YS crew? Just wanted to pop in to say that the DC show was absolutely incredible. It was awesome kicking it with you guys again. Can't wait for the next. Oh, Warpig, by the way. It's been great being part of the community over all these years. Watch you guys grow. Thanks for always putting your foot in everything. Thanks for always bringing the fire. Your secret code of the day to give you good karma, it's going to be YOE. YSK over everything.
I just want to say that the podcast has really brought a joy into my life that I really needed, and it's just taught me to enjoy like the little things in life and to not focus on anything like that you can't control, and just to have fun. And I did have a chance to go to the Houston live show, and it was amazing. It was like the best night of my life, and I don't think I've ever laughed that hard, so just thank y'all.
The Boston live show was so funny. It was a lot better than I expected.
Hey guys, Mona from Milwaukee here. I went to your show in Chicago and it was absolutely hilarious. So please go on another tour because I will be there.
I had so much fun at the Phoenix show that I had to fly out to Houston all by myself. Something I never thought I could do.
Now, Cam, I don't know if you remember this, but you gave us advice about starting a podcast. And you guys really inspired us to actually take that leap. And so now we have done our own podcast thanks to you guys. So what does YSK mean to me? It means inspiration, it means happiness, and it means vibing out with you guys. So thank you guys so much. God bless the whole YSK fam. And I'm excited to see you guys keep growing. Love you guys. Peace.
Hi, I'm Schroeder, and going to the YSK summer tour was the highlight of my summer.
I don't think I've laughed harder since, and seeing Cam and Peyton in person was unreal. One thing I love about YSK is no matter how big they get, they always seem to stay in tune with their community. They're always reading comments, they're always taking suggestions, and they just make you feel like you can interact with them one-on-one, and everyone on the team is truly fantastic, except CJ.
Tour this year was absolutely unforgettable, so amazing. Also meeting Peyton and Cam this year along with K-Rob and Pierce. You guys are so much fun, so genuine and so sweet. Appreciate you guys so much, not just for tour, but for the podcast as well. It is brightening up all of our days, and we have so much fun with you guys each and every single week. And there's nothing else to say but YSK to the moon.